there's just so much information available, and so much to work with.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
How do you determine what information to work with when you are at the beginning of a constellation?
That's a great question. How do you determine what to work with? Because people they just give you a lot of information, non-verbally, verbally, in all ways. And I think one of the things that's really helpful in knowing what's important and what's really salient when you're talking with somebody and you're trying to decide first, is this a constellatable issue, and how do I know what to ask and what to listen for? One of the things that really helps is a really deep grounding in the principles, because there is a body of knowledge here. We do understand people, individuals, as actually being systems, as being a node of interrelated and connected relationships. And if you understand what shapes the dynamics in those relationships, then you have a sense of who to ask for, what might be missing, what to look for. So I think that's a really helpful thing. Yeah. So I think a lot of it has to do with it's two things. One is experience, certain kinds of loss, certain kinds of grief have patterns beneath them that are common. And so the more of these you see, and the more of these, there's a thing where people go to a lot of workshops and they get a sense of the flow of the work. But if they don't really have a grounding in the principles, they still don't know what to ask for. If you really start to understand how the dynamics work, what a double shift is, the kinds of issues around the orders of love, then you still don't quite know. It's amazing, it's wonderful, it's touching, but you still don't quite know how to do it. You don't know what to look for, what to ask for. And if you do have a grounding in the principles of the work, then you know what to go for, what is going to make a difference.